11:30 recap. Ooh, not quite lunchtime. Electrical issues. Might not be an issue. Might just because somebody felt like flipping a couple of breakers. Source of our problem have on the floor, which kind of speaks by itself, don't you think?
Welcome back to our Money Pit series, where we share our RV inspections that prevented our customers from purchasing a money pit. In today's video, we share two jaw-dropping stories from inspections on brand new RVs. It's hard to believe these units were being sold to unsuspecting buyers. As seasoned RV inspectors, we've seen it all. Dealerships exaggerating the condition of RVs to secure a quick sale, leaving buyers to deal with hidden issues. This is why an unbiased Blue Ox RV inspection is crucial. You need someone looking out for you, acting as your eyes and ears before you invest your hard-earned money. Join us as we uncover these concealed problems and highlight how a professional inspection can save you from making a costly mistake.
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Salem, Virginia, about to inspect this beautiful Entegra Vision 27A. Now our customer's sitting at home hoping we don't call before noon, and we hope we don't call before noon, but you stick around because at lunchtime we're going to update you and at the end of the day.
All right, it's not even midday recap. Woo! We're on the roof. Let's take a stroll. Let's go on the roof. Go see what we have up there. In one of those corners, in the front corner, I have this big gap. This is a year old, manufacturing, been sitting somewhere during a year. So it's just raining, normal stuff. Well, here, if it was up here, it probably had snow a little bit too. Pack up snow, melt up snow, pack up snow, melt up snow, goes inside. So, woo, that might bring us a surprise inside. We'll go check with Laurel a little bit later, but here's my roof, walking through it. I can found this. Then I go to the skylight in the back. Skylight's the same thing. And I've told you this before, and here's the perfect example. This skylight had sealant around it. If it's been for a while, like this one's been outside in the weather for about a year, you can see that some places will bubble. It will burst that little bubble. This is the perfect example to see what it looks like. This is what you got to watch to on your unit, because they will do this eventually, most likely. And I've said this before. It's typically because of the water-based sealant that they're using that actually evaporates and all of a sudden create a bubble, just like a bazooka bubble gun. You remember those? There you go. You got a hole. My solar was working good. I already did my batteries. I already went through a couple of things, but now because she called me in, I went in and I figured, okay, well, while she's doing her little inspection that we're trying to relate to each other, I'm going to do this. My AC, I can feel that it's not pushing cold at all. So I already have a problem with that. I already have a problem with the inverter, which is kind of sad because I felt this was a solid unit overall, but it's just those little things that are fixable, so it's not an issue. At this point in time, now I need to figure out with Laurel where we're going with this, because she found problem a little bit more serious than I have found so far outside. So let's go check out what she found out.
So it's not lunchtime, and we needed to make a phone call. Let me explain to you why. So the first thing that I do is I always check my ceilings. The ceilings were looking pretty decent. I did have some dirty spots here and there, but nothing that was really alarming until I got to the bedroom. When I got to the bedroom, I noticed that the trim above the bed looked loose, and with the lighting, it looked dark. So I wasn't sure. I decided that, you know what, maybe I will check with my moisture meter, and I was getting some high readings. Pierre was outside. He was up on the roof. He came in, he said, I don't like that sound. I said, I don't like that sound either, but decided to move on. After I finished my ceilings, the next place I go is to the floors. I wasn't finding any soft spots until I got to the front. And when I got to the captain's seat and I looked underneath there, I could see what appeared to be dark on the trim touching the floor and on the floor itself. When I got on my belly onto the seat, I laid my hands down and felt that the floor was sort of spongy. And I'm not able to be the technician that says what it is, but I decided to get out that moisture meter and brought Pierre in to check out the situation. Both sides, both the pilot seat and the co-pilot seat, have got a very spongy floor, which took me back to the bedroom again because I had seen a line on the floor that looked like it could have been residue from something that may have dripped off from the slides when they came in. And when we get down there, we see what is wrinkled floor cap area. It just has a strange texture to the wallpaper, and when we put the moisture meter there, we're getting the high readings again. So that was pretty much what I had found, and I said to Pierre, you know, we need to at least call our customers, Skype with them, let them see for themselves, because they're about 3.5 hours from here, so they can't just make a quick trip to visit and see what we have found. So we made the call to our customers, and they've decided, no, stop right now. You've saved us a ton of money. We're going to start shopping for something that doesn't already have an issue because we want brand new. So let's just recap just a few things that we have found so far. So from the outside, Pierre found the hole in the ceiling. The inverter is not speaking from the inverter underneath the bed to the connection on the wall. It's not speaking to one another. We've got the back AC that is not working at all, and the floor is gone and moisture in the walls. So I don't know about you. What do you think? Is this a bust or a buy? Our customer says it's a bust. So that's the summary on this unit today. It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Duncan, South Carolina, about to inspect this Riata XL 40Q2. Now stick around. We don't know what we're going to find, neither do you, and our customer, fingers are crossed. He plans to meet us this afternoon, so we'll be able to show him what we found. But stick around so you'll know what we found as well. See you at lunchtime.
11:30 recap. Ooh, not quite lunchtime. We'll have to do a call. Now these are just guidelines to help you look at things that can say something. Meaning, I've got a panel here. This is a panel that actually goes over there. Huh, look at that. I got an LCI motor assembly box also that's empty. Wonder why. So here's the panel. So now, you end up here. You can bring the reasons that you want. You salespeople or managers, you're gonna say, well, I put a tape on this so it goes in a show, nobody touches it. Okay. Or, can you explain to me why you took this panel from our electrical fuse bus bar? I don't know, it's just an idea. So, if it's wire and stuff, you know, everything can be fixable, that's fine. But let's go check what we found inside. So Laura was just asking me about why did I had a little bit of reading underneath here. And then I realized somebody smacked the crap out of this. So who knows, maybe water went in there. So just saying, don't destroy it. They're gonna sell it to somebody who doesn't get an inspection. Come on, let's go inside. So I'm inside. Not my typical thing, as you know, Lowell typically does this. I just happened to find this earlier this morning as I'm coming back out while I was doing the electrical issues. So I see these ripples, and my wife's always a good person, so when she sees stuff like that I find, she says, well, you know, it might just be the wallpaper. Yeah, it could be, but there's wrinkles that talk differently than other wrinkles. You know, different wrinkles. So these for me are kind of obvious because I had to put some of this in my own RV. So this stick wallpaper, or these are actually panel used by the industry that actually comes already glued onto the panels. So if you end up here and you say, okay, well, what was this? You see some more wrinkles over there underneath, but then you end up here and you feel can you see this moving? Can you see this movement in there? Look at all of this. Oh, and if you knew how cold it is underneath my finger, cold as in humid. But a humid coal. We go up here and we look at this wallpaper. Look at this. Look at this moving. I know you see this. Oh, okay. This is a panel. You can even hear it. You hear that thump? So that's what you're looking at. This is at least a year old. 2,400 miles. I have a problem with this 2,400 miles from the get-go anyway because it's new, never been owned. So it probably did a couple of shows or been transferred from one dealer to the other. 78 hours on the generator. Okay, that's 2 weeks worth of generator. Just saying. So here it is. We're just gonna try to see if it makes sense. I'll have 50, I had 60, 70. That's what I get for readings up here. And as I showed you, the softness of this is malleable. You can feel it. So same thing here. I'm down here. It's all right. Now I'm going to confirm my readings of that wallpaper I told you about. So that's what it is. All right. It's more than the window. Let's go up there. In order to confirm what we were talking about, where does it come from? Well, now we're going to go on top of this window, which we just saw the reading. So now I'm going inside of here. And I'm going to look at this the same way. I'm looking at this wall. Ooh, ooh, same thing. Look at this. This is soft, gone. So here's my reading. You know, 30, 25, 30. When it's a metal structure, it's fine. When you start getting 60s, 70s, you definitely have a problem. Let's go check what Laurel's going to say to him because I know he really liked her. I think he's got something for her, but whatever. Now we're going to change his mood from, oh, cute little Laurel to he might not like her as much when we're done with this call. Let's see how this is going to turn out.
Okay, so as Pierre was just showing you, let me show you the things that I found before we made that dreaded call. Yes, we did make that dreaded call. You know, it's lunchtime. It was before lunchtime. So let's come on in here. First thing I do want to show you though that I think is really cool for the fireplace, they've got a place for you to put all your wood. Isn't that great? A storage area for your wood for your fireplace. Am I that blonde? No, I'm not that blonde. I know it's electrical, but isn't that funny? Kind of a cool little compartment. But coming in here, you know, if you look at the sealant here, Branson, tell me, that's our grandson, could you do a better job than that? Because I bet you could. The other thing that I found inside the closet, yes, I did go in the closet today. Inside, I moved everything, and this wall is loose inside. It's just a loose panel, not a big deal. They can fix that. But it's just one of those things that you just don't want it to be brand new and pick it up like that. The other thing, check out these sliding, aren't they beautiful? They had to take the handle off because what do you think is happening? This door is hitting the handle. So they took the handle off. And then it doesn't really latch nicely, but whatever, it latched. So those are just the things that I found in here. And you know what Pierre showed you, we had to make that dreaded call. And our customer said, you know what, I don't want to start off this way. This is not what I want. So I'll see you guys at the Tampa show because I'm going to go to Tampa and see what they've got down there. So we're going to see him in Tampa. If you enjoy these videos, make sure to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you don't know what to comment, just put C4BO. It helps the algorithm, brings our videos up so other people see them as well. So thank you for sharing the news of Blue Ox RV inspections.
Have you ever thought about a career where you can protect buyers and be your own boss?
Consider becoming an RV inspector.
We can train you from the ground up.
I'm a certified inspector and I thought I knew a lot. I've proven I know very little compared to the standard set by Blue Ox. There's a vast amount of experience and knowledge here in Blue Ox, but it's been an awesome experience, and I would strongly suggest if you want to be the best, this is the place to be.
We just completed the 1-week Blue Ox endorsement training.
And when we started on this journey, we said, what is Blue Ox going to do for us? I feel like it's going to catapult us. And you said,
it's like slingshot.
Slingshot. We absolutely have reached a new level and feel more confident and have a lot more knowledge. If you want to level up, this is the place to be.
The knowledge gained during this week will pay huge dividends for our small business as we move ahead with the Blue Ox endorsed team.
We want you to join us and become an inspector.
We were just like you, struggling to stay busy with RV inspections.
But everything changed when we completed the Blue Ox workshop.
We proved our worth and became trainers, sharing our expertise with new inspectors.
The Blue Ox RV Inspection Endorsed Workshop will give you independent training and purpose to elevate your business. Reach out to us today. Spaces are limited. www.blueoxrvinspection.com.
So remember, and do never forget.
It's all about the destination. It's not